Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of DN's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead. We are going to be doing another Q&A video for 11C and the final episodes of The Walking Dead, and talking about the things we need to end the main Walking Dead.
How do you want yours to end?
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing another review today. This one's going to be doing another review for The Walking Dead. It has been a little while since we have done a Q&A video for The Walking Dead, so I figured we'd go over some of your comments over some of the recent Walking Dead news, be it the new key art, some new information, and, you know, some other things for the final season that has kind of revealed over the last couple weeks. Obviously, it's been over a month now since we've gotten the 11C trailer, so, you know, we've had a lot of, time to kind of simmer on it. We also have another month, I believe, until it actually starts releasing on AMC Plus. A little over a month, so it's going to be coming really soon. Very excited for the final episodes of The Walking Dead. And obviously, one of the biggest things about, the final season of The Walking Dead that I think a lot of people are excited about is, this is the last time, yes, for the show, but obviously there's spin-offs and there's other things that are going to be happening. But obviously, I think the thing that people are the most excited about, at least I am for sure, is the zombies and what they're going to do with the zombies in the final season. Because, that's their big teaser for this. Obviously, you could always argue that maybe there are more exciting things to think about, like, what characters they're going to kill off, or if they bring back other Walking Dead beloved characters that we've been waiting to see, which there's a few comments, we'll get into that for today as well too. But, there's a lot of things that they can do in this final season. There's a lot of things kind of built up and a lot of things that could happen. So without further ado, let's get into a few comments and a few discussion topics from you guys. First one for today comes from Elle, who says that they believe that the Sebastian, and this is comic spoilers, by the way, for people that have not read the Walking Dead comic book series, up to the Walking Dead issue 192. Make sure to click off this video because we will spoil it. It's been out for a few years now, but again, I'll make sure to advise you guys. But anyway, they talk about how the Sebastian moment from the comics, where Sebastian kills a beloved character in the comics, we know that's Rick, that has to be adapted in the TV show in one way, shape, or form. It's too iconic and too big to pass up in the TV show. Now, I do agree a lot about this comment, because obviously this is a moment from the comics that, was very crucial to the end of the series. The death of Rick Grimes is very crucial to the end of the comics, for the comics. Now, for the TV show, I've heard Ross Marquand, who plays Aaron, and I've heard a lot of other people that have said that the TV show ending will be very different from the comics, which obviously I have a feeling that they're really talking about the time skip, the big time skip that we got in the Walking Dead comics in issue 193. But I also feel like, obviously Rick is not going to be there to take this death. Thank God. If anything, that's the one kind of benefit we have to Rick not being here, is that Rick is not going to die by Sebastian, right? So at least we kind of have that sense of security for Rick. Seeing how he's not in this final season, at least he's not going to get that death. Now, one of the biggest things that I'm going to definitely mention here is that in the comics, and I don't know about you guys, but in the Walking Dead comic book series, I hated the Rick death. I hated the death. I thought it was an embarrassing way to send out such a fantastic character. And I am actually very grateful that Andrew Lincoln left Walking Dead, in one way, kind of, because that means that there is no likelihood of ever seeing Rick taking that death. Now, I do agree. I think they are going to adapt this in some way, shape, or form into the TV show. I think it would be pretty damn savage if someone killed Sebastian in his sleep. I think that would be fantastic. But again, maybe that's a little bit of wishful thinking. Maybe that's a little bit too much to ask for. But I don't know. I think that would be a unique twist of the TV show. It would almost show how the TV show took care and the comic didn't, right? Because Robert Kirkman, his comic book series, Walking Dead, is a phenomenal series. But I think the way he handled Rick's exit, and Robert Kirkman has even been, on record saying that he rushed the ending of the comics. He wanted to stop doing the Walking Dead comics. And I think that has a lot of a reason on why the comics ended so abruptly and why we didn't, know so much about it so soon. And we found out 48 hours before, for all y'all that remember, back in 2019. I was doing videos at the time, and I remember I was just like, guys, apparently in 48 hours, I got to go pick up the final issue of The Walking Dead. You know, we all remember those days. But, you know, again, the story was rushed in the comics. I don't feel like the story is rushed in the TV show. At least I don't think so. Again, we'll see what the final product is like. I feel like Sebastian getting shot in his sleep would be actually a rewarding twist to the TV show. And there have been some clips in the trailer that almost kind of make me think they might do that. But again, it's just speculation at the end of the day. I feel like they probably will still do this death at some point. And unfortunately, yeah, all I'm saying, don't kill somebody important. That's all I'm saying. Next one comes from the Filming Daniel, who says that Stephanie will absolutely survive, in their opinion, because Eugene has to take his revenge on her. The fake Stephanie / Shira will definitely be killed by Eugene, they think, and Eugene will get his revenge at some point in 11C. I would love to see that. I would absolutely love to see that. Problem I have with it, it's too obvious. That's my problem with it. I think that it would be fantastic to see Eugene get revenge on her. However, I do think the kill is going to go to Carol. I do think that Carol will be one to take her out. And I also want to see Carol take her out because I want Carol to do something that is going to make her character come back to us in a way. And what I mean by that, if you haven't seen some of the recent videos this week, we have talked about Carol and her character in the final season and how much I feel that she has sunk compared to original Carol from The Walking Dead Season 4 or The Walking Dead Season 5. You know, some of these amazing moments from Carol when she, you know, has to put down Lizzie and the hard decision that she made there. Or, you know, seeing her blow up Terminus and save everybody she cares about, or, you know, saving everybody at Alexandria, you know, dressing up as a wolf and doing these type of things, or, you know, hell, even Carol in Season 8, you know, in that outpost attack in Season 8, Episode 4, when she was shooting at those guys and she pressed that thing to open up the fence so the zombies would kill the Saviors. You guys remember that? Like, there are so many moments, you know, the I swear you'll never see us again. I know, drops the friggin' match. I mean, there are so many moments from Carol over the seasons that I feel like have been so spectacular. And I feel like in Season 11, as somebody that's been watching the show for a long time, I can honestly say Carol has disappointed me in the final season. I really do. I think so. I mean, she's bumped Ezekiel up to the top of the line. She's been smiling at Lance, and that's it. Literally. She killed a horse. That's it. You know, it's not final season material. It's really not. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, Dan, I feel like you're overanalyzing it. You know, it's a final season. There are still 8 episodes left. Yes, I understand that. But for right now, where we stand right now with these first 16 episodes, yeah, I'm disappointed in Carol, I gotta say. And she hasn't exactly been the greatest in Season 10 either, you know? So I really feel like Carol needs to do something big, and I feel like killing Shira would at least be a step in the right direction for that. But again, who knows? Maybe it will be Eugene, and honestly, if it's Eugene, yeah, that'd be really, really cool, but I feel like Carol needs a kill somewhere here. I feel like Carol needs to do something that's gonna make me, you know, jump out of my seat and be like, oh my god, Carol, you know, like, oh my god, Carol. And I haven't said, oh my god, Carol, since Season 9, so, you know, and even that season, like, she didn't do too many things that were that major, aside from the Jed group, you know, situation. So I don't know. I feel like Carol needs to do something to impress us fans for the final few episodes. And the final comments for this one, and I'm going to combine these together. Giuseppe says, final season, we need Rick. XX says, I miss Rick. Yes, and I agree. I agree, and I'm not going to stop talking about it. So, I know a lot of people, there's been a few people in my comments saying, Dan, like, you mentioned Rick a lot. Like, just get over it, man. He's not going to be in the final season. Well, all I can say to the people that feel that way, I'm sorry, Rick is my favorite character. I'm not going to stop talking about him. I'm not going to accept that the final season does not have Rick until I see the final damn second of this show. I really, yes, I do like Rick that much. I mean, hell, if you haven't followed my videos, he's literally my favorite entertainment character. I have watched Rick Grimes since I was a 9-year-old kid. Probably too young to watch this fucking show, but I still watched The Walking Dead when I was 9 years old. And, I really enjoy Rick. You know, Rick was the first character of a television show that I watched, and I was like, oh my god, like, I fucking love this dude. Like, you know, like, he's a family man. He wants to find his family. He's leading this group. His evolution, how much he changed throughout the show. And it kills me that he's not here right now. It kills me that we're not even getting a fucking mention of him this season. It honestly, it almost tears me up inside a little bit. I'm not even over-exaggerating either. Like, it actually tears me up inside to the fact that the most we're getting so far for this final season is Daryl holding the fucking gun in the trailer. Like, seriously, I appreciate that they're at least kind of showing it, but holy shit, like, seriously, like, even in The Walking Dead season 11, episode 12, you know, like when Maggie's talking about all these leaders that taught her how to lead her own people, she's like, Deanna taught me and Georgie taught me, and like, that's it? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, where the fuck is Rick in this conversation? Like, I don't know, man. Walking Dead just really has not been honoring Rick in the way that I feel like they should, and that's why I wanted to grab these comments, because, my goodness, man, I couldn't agree more. I miss Rick. He should be here. I don't understand why he's not. Andrew Lincoln clearly is ready to go back to work. He is going back to work next year. So, you telling me he can't slip in this final season? Seriously? Like, you writers can't at least give us a few episodes of Rick? Like, the most you're going to give us is probably a post-credit at the most to advertise another spinoff that Gimple's doing. It doesn't work for me. It really doesn't. And I know I sound picky, but it doesn't work for me. It simply doesn't. That's the man that started this. His kids are still on this show. Well, one of them. And two of them, technically, with RJ. But I don't know. It really does bother me sometimes. And I talk about Rick, and I watch, you know, what we've gotten so far for 11C, and I'm like, I hope you guys got something under wraps, because holy shit, man, it is a little bit disrespectful that they haven't even mentioned him. You know, they haven't even mentioned Rick, let alone, you know, having him be in the final season. So anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Make sure, of course, to let me know in the comment section below, how do you guys feel about the final season? And obviously, how do you think the Shira situation is going to go down? How do you feel like all these, you know, scenarios are going to go down? And what are you most excited for the final episodes of The Walking Dead? Make sure, of course, if you're new to the channel, though, to click that subscribe button. Make sure to also follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for The Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Heard stories. Walkers that can climb walls and open doors. I was never sure if they were just stories